Hello everyone, this is Scrapcal GR and I'm going to show you a mini album I made for Effie. This was made for the mini album's swap at Scrapbookers in Greece. This is the cover. I've used Kane Company papers from the Bailey collection for every page, and after punching the holes with my binding tool I found out that I couldn't use the largest O wire, it wasn't large enough, so I used some ribbon instead. I made these flowers using plain white thin paper, and after cutting it I've used some distress ink and I stamped them, and then I covered the petals with a lot of UT. I wanted to achieve this gloss finish, and then I assembled them using large brads, and I covered the brads with Martha Stewart's microbeads. I also used my Cuttlebug to cut Effie's name in Greek, and after cutting the cardstock paper I used some Sakura red Stardust pen, and I covered them also with glossy accents because I wanted this shiny 3D look. And then I covered this little embellishment with green ink, and then covered the lot with a clear but sparkly embossing powder. After heat embossing it, I decided to cover it one more time with glossy accents. So I wanted to make sure that the paint wouldn't peel off the embellishment. And this is the frame that I cut with the Sizzix die. And this is a photo mat. Okay, this is the first page. I used a butterfly image that I covered with glossy accents, with UT, and then I used this for closing the mini album, inside the mini album. This is the second page, and this is actually a mini accordion album, and this is also a colored image that I just printed and mounted on some cardstock. This is another tag. I'm not really accustomed to make tags and so on, so I improvised a lot. And this is a journaling template that was made with the Hot of the Press journaling template. This is actually a black and white image that I colored with my Copics. This is another butterfly that I just printed and covered with sparkly embossing powder. Another tag. I also used some perfect pearls on the leaves. And this actually is a lace that I covered. It was originally white, and I covered it with some light beige Copic marker. Another tag. This is also a journaling template, and this is also another image that I printed and mounted on cardstock. This is a mini envelope that I made with Vicky's templates for the Craft Robo. I love these mini envelopes. And also I inserted a mini tag. I also stamped on the envelope after coloring it with my distress inks. Another tag. This is a flower that I made using some UT so as to achieve this glossy finish. I also bended the petals after using the UT while it was still moderately warm. And for this I used the microbeads, but the effect is not so successful, as you can see. I also added a little embellishment. This is another page I also made to photo mats with some journaling space on the back. This is another black and white image that I colored with my Copic markers. And also this is another piece of lace that I colored with my Copic markers as well. I made this photo mount just playing with it. I used a big piece of fabric and heated it with my lighter because I wanted to have this result, and then I just added some flowers and leaves all around it. This is another page. This is a Hero Arts stamp that I colored with my Copics. These are 2 tags with some journaling space on the back. And for this corner I used multiple layers of lace, adhered them on the back of the cardstock of the pattern paper, and then I also adhered some acetate piece on the back so as the tags would be easily removed and inserted inside the corner. And this is the last page. For this border I used my Martha Stewart's flower bed deep edge punch. This is another flower that I made, and this is a photo mat. And this is my handmade by Konstantina. And this is it. I really hope Effie likes it. It is actually the first album that I made for someone else, and it was really difficult to choose the papers, the embellishments and so on. It is also the first actually properly embellished mini album that I make with tags and frames and all these things. It's actually quite cute, I think. And it's going to the mail tomorrow. So Effie, I really hope you like it. Thanks guys, bye.